You think of these people. Once you're to a club like the second or third time, you saw it with me. When we go to Irvine, we became friends with the wait staff. And then you go and the wait staff will be gone and be somebody else there. And then one day you go to Tempe and that wait staff that you don't see anymore is in the Tempe Improv and you don't even know where you are, whether you're in Irvine, Tempe, or Brea. It's crazy. You become friends with them and then you picture them as you're flying in. By the plane is landing, you're like, oh, I remember her. I remember him now. Oh, shit. All right. They text you before you land. We'll be at the airport. And you go, oh, now I remember her. Oh, shit. This place has the pork chops. Oh, shit. The waitress sells weed. And now it all becomes, it comes in full fucking focus.
That's pretty awesome. And it's I'm excited about God. This is one, like, I've heard really cool things about it. I've never been to Kansas City. I'm just happy to go. I'm really just happy to go and do real shows at like awesome clubs.
He's got mushrooms that look like my fungi toenail on the right foot.
You saw those too?
I saw them. They're like government issue.
Oh my God, that
They're for
late
people,
night Friday.
yeah, they're for people who come back from the war when they're a little wobbly. They give them those high level ones.
They look like baseball bats.
Yeah, you're not gonna hear stuff. I read up on those things. You're not gonna hear. Your hearing is gonna leave because that's what it does. It stops you from hearing bombs
Oh wait, I'm not gonna hear noises, but I'm gonna be deaf.
for a little while. You know, you're just gonna hear like a little beep, and you hear like somebody shot a gun next to you.
Oh,
You're gonna be
that,
all right. That's good.
oh, I'm really excited.
You're tougher
I'm
than nails, kid. I can't believe you're still out there pounding the fucking pavement like an animal. I'm proud of you. And that's
thanks,
all
buddy.
that matters. And all you young comics that are watching this is just a lesson, man. We're just two fucking comedians talking about fucking the road and menus and what's next. And I'm proud of Lee for getting into this club. Hopefully they'll give him some love or as much as they can give him. It's a small club and, it's a big area. A lot of comics everywhere, Any area you move into now, you're going to be around a lot of comics and everybody has the same story. Everybody brings their own feature act. So that's where you have to decide what you want to do. Take a week as an MC and get better as an MC and meet another headliner and a feature act that you'll be friends with down the road, or where your ego takes you. I'm a headliner. I'll never MC. And then you decide from there.
I will MC for anybody.
I know you will. Me too. I'll still MC for anybody if I MC'd. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I could MC virtually.
You could.
No, knock it the fuck off.
Oh, I know you're not going to, but
oh no. If I am, but when I was working, I always MC'd. Even when I was trying to be a really good feature act, if Josh Wolf got a week featuring, I would go with him and fucking do guest sets for free. As long as I could sleep on the floor with a fucking blanket, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I was that type of dude. I always knew that a set would make me that much stronger. Some people would go, I'm not doing a guest set there. Fuck that guy. You don't have to like him. But if you get a guest set out of the guy and work a joke, that's more than whatever personal feelings you have for the guy. At one point in comedy, for you to move forward, you got to drop your fucking personal feelings, and just attack that motherfucker like a set. You have a goal every year. You got to hit 300 something fucking sets, and you're here telling me you don't get along with the guy. You don't like him because he busted your balls once. You know how you bust his balls? Go in there and rock that fucking room. Go in there and unhinge the fucking doors and then walk past him and go, follow that bitch. Sorry about that. I get emotional when I talk about that type of shit.
Do you, and then like that's your advice? That's crazy.
That's my advice. I told you, man, one of the biggest lessons I learned, there was a booker in Seattle, God rest her soul, a point somewhere where she just didn't like me. And she told a friend of mine, I'm not going to book him anymore. Okay, I took that. But she had 20,000 rooms. And I couldn't take that answer. So I knew she didn't like me for a reason that had nothing to do with stand-up. And I called her every Wednesday and said, do you mind if I go to this room and do a guest set? What are you going to say? She would go, yep. And she would be angry. And I knew it burned her up. And I would go once a week, I did one of her rooms for free. Even the club owners would go, how come we haven't seen you? And I would never badmouth her. I would go, I don't know. She's just starting to book me now. Hopefully you'll give them a good report. I knew I would never be back at that club, but it didn't matter. I was getting better. It was like a 4-month run where I just did one of her rooms once a week to burn her because she didn't like me for something specific that had nothing to do with our comedy. And I had to she didn't want to pay me. Fine, don't pay me. But I'm still going in there to do a motherfucking guest set.
And then it's just interesting how to deal with with people who might not like you. Because yeah, I get not nervous about it, but I guess kind of nervous about that's why I think I was so stuck on a specific set that I just wanted to do well. You get so in your head with this stuff.
Dog, I don't care who I was showcasing for or what I'm doing. I'm getting a set out of this motherfucker. So even if I got a set that I'm afraid to get away from, that's cool. I understand that. I want you to try something new in the middle. Because if you have that much confidence in your set, you're going to have, it's an 8-minute set, I want you to slip it in at the 4-minute mark after you're already likable. Feel how the joke feels, because you probably tried it at an open mic and there's 8 people. But now you're going to try it in front of an audience that likes you. There's more than 30 people in there. And then if the joke goes forward, there you go. Mental note. If it doesn't, you got your 4 minutes to close up with that you have so much confidence in.
Right.
I always want you to get something out of the fucking set. Always take something from that set. You're bombing. That's why you turn on the improv for a second. Make sure that improv works and don't get angry